Hi there, thanks for watching. I just want to show you how they do have little hidden meanings and hidden messages. Those rich dummies, these banksters, right? This is kind of have a little long intro, but I have to talk about this stuff in order to talk about that. If you haven't been noticing lately, the everything is kind of breaking apart. The lie of the financial system is starting to kind of crack. Europe's really starting to show problems again, and it's just coming to realization that nothing is fixed and things are in fact getting worse. Okay, something that's helping push this along is that the last couple of weeks or so, there's been some really damning revelations coming forward. One of them was that I don't know if you heard, and I'm going to put this link below because this article has all this stuff in there, so you can check it all out for yourself if you want to. But there were something like 47, 48 hours of secret. They were called the secret tapes, like the secret Goldman Sachs tapes. But it's 47, 48 hours of secret conversations taped among Goldman Sachs and all these big banks and all this stuff that's going on, right? Turns out, long story short, that there's a lot of criminal behavior going on, and anybody who stood against these guys and spoke up against them was promptly fired, or they were ridiculed so bad that they kept their mouth shut. So basically, these guys have been getting away with murder while the people who are working for them are taking the paycheck and looking the other way. Now, it also has come out because we've been guaranteed by the Fed that they'll have a plan for everything, that they'll never lose control. Well, it turns out that's not exactly true because they have a secret doomsday book that, as you can imagine, basically talks about financial Armageddon and what they would do if they lost control and things got out of hand. Okay, so now it turns out, let's meet the world's first undercover super secret central banker. Okay, this is a real long article. We'll just get to the meat and potatoes of it, if you will. Okay, turns out this guy named Edward Quince, right? He never actually existed. As the Wall Street Journal reports, Mr. Quince was the pseudonym then Federal Reserve Chairman Ben Bernanke used on emails when he was conferring with colleagues during the financial crisis. The false name was revealed as evidence as part of a class action lawsuit against the government by shareholders of AIG, which received a giant Fed-backed bailout as it teetered toward collapse. Yep, the world's most powerful central banker was so terrified of leaving a paper trail with his real name and what he clearly realized was borderline illegal meddling in the financial system that he felt compelled to use a pseudonym. This has come out in all sorts of correspondence. And don't worry, our ex-Treasury Secretary Timothy Geithner, he confirmed it. Where is that part? Mr. Denser, the Justice Department attorney, told everyone in the courtroom that Mr. Quince was in fact Ben Bernanke, which Mr. Geithner confirmed on the witness stand. Isn't that great? And this is the best part of it all. This is what proves the hidden messages and meanings in their stuff. Let's see. Edward Quince, or backwards, Quince Edward, QE. That's Ben Bernanke's legacy. That's what he's best known for. Free, easy, cheap money. He did not pick that name by coincidence. He picked it because he knew exactly that it meant something. He knew exactly what that meant, that name. So they absolutely put their little hidden messages and meanings in everything they do, whether it be this crap, music, movies, television shows. This thing is coming apart, and it's not going to be pretty. It's not saying that to be fearful or anything, but if you research this stuff yourself and you find out the criminal activity that's taking place, when it comes down, it's going to be crazy. This is going to be the biggest financial scam known to history at this point whenever this thing finally breaks open, because every single minute it sounds like a big law or felony is being committed by these guys. But whenever hey, he who controls the money controls the land, right? So thank you to the team, thank you to my subs, link will be below.